Medical practitioners 1. Practitioners. In Britain, doctor, also known as medical practitioners, must be qualified, have a university degree in medicine. They must also be registered, included in the General Medical Council list or registered in order of practice, and doctor will treat patient and opposed to one will only those research is called a clinician. A doctor will provide primary care for patients known as general practitioner or family doctor. Usually work in a group practice, larger group practices, or in a building called a health center. Specialty doctor, for example, pediatricians generally work in hospital. However, dogs work outside the providing private health care may have consulting from outside hospital, for example, in famous Early Street in London. The two main branches of medicine are surgery and internal medicine, and the doctor who practice these branches are called surgeons and physicians, respectively. In Britain, male surgeons are addressed as Mr. and females as Ms. So Dr. Smith is a physician and Smith is a surgeon. Choosing specialty. Hill Matthews, as who's graduated from medical school and is talking about her suitor. Ella decided want to specialize in yet in need more specialize before he decided, but in Kitty attracted to the idea of pediatry, but he liked working with children, styling prefer to work with children than say elderly patients. So in the fancy her theatre is it was never very interested in the detailed anatomy, so the surgical specialty like neurosurgery don't really appeal you have so good with your hands which in dog dig in a problem for me, even assistant and operation several times, and even though some some minor of be myself, but sur him habituable todo the same thing again and again without hinting below like yin of good arteries and so on. It don't drink that would be a problem for me, but they need to make decisions fast and in not to go and that I like to have time to think with man's surgery probably not ring for me. Medical practitioners. The people will work in any team of workplaces, including hospital, arcade, the staff, the medical staff in a breathing hospital belong to one for my group, a pre-registration house officer, PRHO, or WASH officer is a newly graduated doctor in the first year of postgraduate training. After a year, our chief becomes a registered medical practitioner in the current system of training. The foundation program, the name for the junior doctor is foundation year doctor. A senior house officer is in the second year of postgraduate training. The title is now foundation year 2 doctor, but the old terms senior house officer and show are still used. Specialist registrar is a doctor who has completed the foundation program and in training in one of the medical specialty. There are also some non-training registrars, doctors who have completed their training but do not wish to specialize yet. A consultant is a fully qualified specialist. There may also be some associated specialty. Senior doctor who do not is to become consultant is addition there in a less medical or clinic director who is responsible for all of the medical staff. Medical term consultant physicians and surgeons are responsible for a specific number of patients in the hospital. Yet consultant and attendant or of junior doctor or to ill care for those patients In many hospitals, there are a multidisciplinary team which consists not only of doctors but also of physiotherapists and other allied health professionals. When patients enter or are admitted to hospital, they are usually sent first beyond of the junior doctor on the ward where they will receive treatment and care. The junior doctor clear their then take their medical history and examines the consulta usually says the new admission people will have recently been admitted to the ward for the week time of the regular ward round when the management of the patient is discussed with the registrar consultant. Also decided when a patient is ready to be discharged on the ward round. The consultant is accompanied by the team and a nurse, and they visit and the patient in the consultant care. Chief junior doctor now normally work in shift, which means they normally work for 8 hours every day for sampling 7 to 3 p.m. and are then freed until 7 and the next day 7 a.m. The alternative system is to work from 9 until 5 p.m. every day and to take turns to be on call available to return to the hospital if necessary from 5 p.m. to 9 a.m. the next day. Days on call are set on in a rota or list of names and times. Doctor on call carry a radio pager or bleeper at the ribs which makes a noise when someone is trying to contact them. Make a word combination using a word from a both log and a v and hit o punto LU. Associated House on Provisional Radio Ward called Diagnostics Officer Pager Room Specialty. Mark the description. When they have titles look an A and B opposing to LU. Dr. Graham has been a pediatrician for in years and is responsible for the children admitted to work. Dr. Stewart, as who started the second year of her foundation program. Dr. Singh as star is training as a surgeon. Dr. Peeling as who's graduated and is working is in a large hospital in Birmingham. Dr. Miller is in charge of the medical staff in the Birmingham Hospital. Specialty Register, Medical Director, Consultant, Show, PRHO or House Officer. Are the following statements true or false? Find reason for your and where in A, B, and C count options opposite. Medical graduate become registered 2 years after graduation. The system or training doctor in Britain is called the foundation program. The name senior house officer is no longer used in Britain. The consultant in Swahili, the first doctors to see patient when working in Shimfis a doctor take tour to be on call. Nursing grades. Nurses working in a hospital have the following grades. The one third sister is still sometimes used for a female charge nurse, a female nurse manager, my calle matron. Dr. James is talking to Sister Wakis. Support worker. The clinical support work was done a short course and obtained basic qualification and the nursing auxiliary is usually unqualified for assistant nursing staff. There may also be where there was to duties include making sure patient notes and information are about today and wearing the specialization like doctor nurses can specialty midwife as specialist from the beginning going a course in midwifery, the management of pregnancy and childbirth. District nurses visit patients in their own house. Visitors also work in the community, giving and visit on the promotion of health and the prevention of illness. The nurse role has changed considerably in recent years. In addition to general patient care, checking temperatures, pulse rate, and blood pressures, changing dressing, giving injections, and removing sutures. Nurses know dozens of the things previously reserved for doctors, such as prescribing drugs and ordering laboratory takes more responsibility for nurses in this planet, and the following article demonstrated. All agents, health professional, community health. The health of the community depend on a large number of people. After the medical practitioners and nurses, the sick can be grown under the handle of aged health professional. They include the following: physiotherapists help people to motivate their to do exercises or be treating at their body with air or massage. The arm be manipulating muscles and joints. With the hands, occupational therapy help people with a disability to perform tasks and at work. A disability is a physical or mental condition that might it difficult to live normally, for example, blindness or deafness. Social workers help people to solve their social problems, for example, for voicing or unemployment, for family problems. Chiropodist, also known as podiatrists, trained condition affecting the feet. Technician, there are numerous technician people who work with scientific equipment such as radiographers, who are known as X-ray technicians. Ambulance technicians work in the emergency medicine service, and ambulance technicians with more advanced qualification in calle a paramedic, prosthetics and orthotics provide care for young one need an artificial lip, a prosthesis, or a device to support or control parts of the body, and orthosis. They also advise on rehabilitation, helping patient returns to normal life and work after treatment provided artificial replacement for patients who have an amputation or were born without a limb. Optician takes exercise and prescribe glasses, also known as spectacles and contact glasses when necessary. The examination includes measuring intraocular pressure, the pressure or of fluid inside the eye, and examining the retina if the optician suspects an eye disease such as glaucoma. They refer the patient to them for treatment. The GP may then refer the patient to an ophthalmologist, a doctor who specializes in diseases of the eye. Make word combination using a word from each box. Look at A, B, C, and D opposite to LU. Ambulance, artificial club, contact, health, intraocular, occupation, social, food, link, worker, pressure, technician, professional, de graphics, which aid health professional call base help the following people. Look at A, B, C, and D opposite to L. A young unmarried woman who has husband and a baby. A woman who is having difficulty within a ring arm following a fracture. So man who needs glasses, an elderly woman who has had a below neck amputation, a man whose wings has Alzheimer's disease, a man with a fungal infection of his feet. Hospitals. Introduction to hospital. Jordi Pont is a fourth-year medical student from Barcelona. He has come to Britain on an elective and meant to the Royal Infirmary, Edinburgh. Dr. Marron is introducing into the hospital. Dr. Barron, the Royal Infirmary, in the name of the University Hospital for Edinburgh. University, it is a general hospital dealing with all types of patient and illness except pediatry. We have a specialist hospital for that. In another part of Edinburgh, the hospital for sick children. You can see some of the department in our hospital. On the scene of course there are nine hostels. For example, in the intensive care unit UCU, ICU, and the surgical independency unit, the HDU. How did what does of patient mean? Dr. Mahron both patients are the people who come to hospital to enter a clinic or to have a test or test and then return on the same day in patient stay in the hospital for 1 or more days. The room where they stay are called wards. If a patient treatment requires only 1 day, such as a simple operation, they can be admitted to the day surgery. Primary care. The National Health Service. The National Health Service is responsible for health care for everyone in the UK, although a small number chosen to pay for private care. Treatment is free, but there is a prescription charge for drugs and appliances such as a cervical collar, with exception for some patients such as children and the elderly. Primary care is provided by general practitioner or GPS, sometimes known as family doctor, nurses, dentists, pharmacists, and opticians work in practice of 1 to 20. Practice are based in a surgery and look after the health of from 1,000 to 15,000 people in their local community. They also provide health education in areas such as small and DS room clinic, give vaccination for sampling for influenza and may perform minor surgery such as removal of one as small if a patient needs specialist care. The GP will make a refer the patient to a consult in secondary care. Medical education 1. Medical education in the UK. Medical education in the UK cover undergraduate education for of 5 year and medical school, the station of a university responsible for medical education, a 2-year foundation program will provide training for new doctors after graduation through a series of placements in different specialties. From graduate training with doctors take to become or consultant senior specialist after delivered through colleges for different specialty, for example, the Royal College of Physicians, continuing professional development in the form of courses and seminars with Dr. Wintertag throughout their working life to keep up to date. Medical education to the foundation program. The foundation program in a 2-year training program informs the bridge between university level study and medical school and specialty or general practice training. In consists university level study, a medical school, and special of a series of pleasant years lasting for 4 months when the junior doctor now was trained to supply different specialties, for example, pediatrics. A year one train corresponded to pre-registration house officer post and a year now training to senior house officer post at training as an educational supervisor work ensures that more senior doctors deliver training in different ways, including clinical and educational supervision to programs. Trainers have to demonstrate a range of clinical competencies when assessed through observation in the workplace. The obvious doctor. Types of registration tonage and train pattern in the work. All doctor must register with the General Medical Council. There are several types of registration. Provisional registration is for doctor whoever who's qualified from medical school in the UK or from certain European Economic Area (EEA) member state. Full registration or for doctor whoever completed their year clinical training. Limited registration or for international medical graduate whoever now completed the equivalent of a year clinical training in the UK. Specialty registration is for doctor whoever completed specialty medical training and have a certificate of completion or training. The HEP register is a register of all those eligible to work in general practice in the NHS. Note for full details of the General Medical Council, see www.gmu.org. Club